Hello everyone, this is Nemesis of Pony411 and I bring to you another video review. This is the Equestria Girls Minis Principal Celestia Lessons and Laughs playset. And as you can see, yes, it is a Celestia playset, and she does come with, as you can probably see in the background there, a lot of accessories. We'll get to those in just a bit, but first, I'm going to take a quick look at the box, which is large, so bear with me for a second. But yes, it is a very large box. It is a very large set, and as it proudly exclaims on the back of it, as you'll see in a bit, it has over 20 accessories. And yes, this is the box. As you can see, there's Celestia, or pony version of Celestia there, and there's a bunch of the scenes with Celestia in it, including Side-Twi there, you know, and choking warnings and all that stuff. It's posable, and there's the name of everything in there, and there's a little background for everything, including very class or students of varying things. We'll get that in a little bit. On the side of the box, you see Dash and Twilight, because, you know, you got to buy them all. In the back, you got the set of all the characters, including, she makes class time a fun time for everyone, and all this stuff. Desks open, and there's a fantasy scene, and, you know, Facebook, Hasbro, all that stuff, and there's more stuff where a chalkboard flips, and on the top, you got a whole bunch more warnings, and on the bottom, you got absolutely nothing but copyrights and a barcode. So that's what's in the box, and Celestia got knocked over by said box. And I just messed that all up. And she fell over because of the box. But anyway, we got her standing again. And of course, she also does come with the usual product catalog. Right here. See? This one's different from the last few we've seen just because it's an older one. But yeah. You know, all these sets and stuff, including the big set right here. And so there's that. So to get to the Celestia herself, before we get to any of the accessories, yes, this is Principal Celestia, including her pantsuit and everything. And we see she's very much a white color here on her face. Unlike, say, the show and whatnot, she doesn't have the quite slight pinkish hues you usually would have. But you know, she has her cutie mark there picked out right there and everything. She's got very much pastel colors for her hair, the greens, blues, and stuff. The smile is she got lipstick, and because of it, it looks a little off. It looks kind of Joker-ish, you know, Batman Joker. So it looks a little Joker-ish because of that. I think that they should have gone with a closed lip smile if they're going to do this, but I'm not Hasbro. The paint in the hair is actually picked out pretty well, including it actually has striping on the back. Like, they painted the back of the hair. That's actually pretty uncommon with these figures. There is some couple misses, like this green doesn't quite go all the way up to the line like it should. And this green kind of goes a little over right here, but that's actually pretty good right there. You got I guess her jacket picked out. She got the little yellow flower and the purple undershirt. All that stuff. She's got her purple pants and her really long bell-bottomish legs with the yellow shoes, which are reminiscent of her, I guess, horseshoes back in Equestria. And of course, yes, she comes with a stand. It's orange. Interesting of that. Can she stand without it? Yes, but she has to lean forward a bit. But she can stand without the stand. That's good. And getting your posability, yeah, normal stuff, so ball jointed head, so waggle left and right, up and down, all that stuff. A little limited by the hair. There you go. Shoulders, once again, pin disc, so up, down, forward, back, spin around. Elbows can bend forward and back, a couple clicks each way. And of course, they can spin at the elbow. No waist, of course. Hips, though, move forward, back, outward. Can spin in place, and of course knees 90 degrees, and they can also spin at the knees. So there you go, that's her posability, just like everyone else. So there is that. As a quick comparison, though, you might be wondering, because, well, Celestia is so darn tall in the movies. The thing is, yes, she is actually slightly taller than the normal figures. And most of the height is in the legs. You notice they are very long. Like, here's her knees. And above, there's Celestia's knees. There's a good 1/4 inch difference between those two. Thing is also Celestia, because her legs, the bottoms of her legs flare out so much. The weird thing is, because they flare out so much, she just barely fits on the pegs for the stand. So, yeah, she's taller, which is good. I'm not sure if they're ever going to Luna, but I would not be surprised. Luna's more or less based off the Celestia here. Just to get to the accessories real quick, or not real quick, there's a lot here, so it's going to be a bit of a thing. So let's put Celestia off to the side for now. Well, she does come with this translucent, completely clear magnifying glass. See if the camera can even focus on it. Yes, it can. Yes, it's a completely clear. It's a magnifying glass thing. Doesn't actually work really super well. I mean, it kind of magnifies things, but it's super blurry anyway. She can hold it actually pretty tightly, so that's good. There's also a bunch of stuff on the desks and whatnot, a whole bunch of little things, little apples, you know, for the teacher, I guess. One isn't bitten into, but yeah, just 2 apples stuck together for eternity. Nothing special there. She got this big rock thing. Big crystal rock of some sort. Yeah, it just kind of hangs out on our desk. Kind of cool looking, but yeah. Speaking of rocks, there's more over here on the student desk. There's crystals, green ones and purple ones. Different kinds. Well, bam. Woohoo for that, I guess. Also, more desk stuff. It comes with a itty bitty pencil thing. I believe this is very similar to the one that came with the side twi, except cast in a different color. Again, can be held actually pretty tight. I'm surprised this Celestia actually has a much tighter grip on stuff than a lot of the accessories. There's also the ruler. Just cast in gray plastic. Celestia can kind of hold that. It kind of stretches out the fingers a bit though, but she can hold it. And there's a calculator with little tiny pony ears on top. She can hold this, I think. Yeah, she can hold it just fine. Doesn't come out of her hand, so she does have a tighter grip on than most of the figures I've noticed. There's also these instruments. A tambourine and a triangle. This is the same one that Fluttershy comes with in the Rocket Wave. And again, there's a little spot right here which is slightly narrower, which she can, in fact, hold it. And again, tighter grip than the other one, so that's good. And the triangle, not the electric triangle. And she can kind of, this one is, because it's so thin, it's kind of loose. What you have to do is you have to kind of put wrap it around the hand. But once you do, it's again holds in pretty good. So that's all those accessories, which we'll put off to the side for now, just in a pile. She, of course, comes with her desk right here, which also comes with a little name placard. It says CeLEGstia. Oh, and this one fell behind the desk, but a coffee mug. It says Princess on it. That's it, or Principal, I think. Yes, Principal. Doesn't say Best Principal or anything, it just says Principal, so I guess CeLEGstia reminding herself what her job is when she looks at her coffee. And she also has a chair. All three of these chairs are different colors, but they're exactly the same. They even have, like, I guess, Twilight's cutie mark in them, which raises questions. But whatever. Yeah. Oops. I knocked that over with my hand. So she has the desk. Can she sit in the chair? Well, kind of. It's the good old, you kind of have to fake it. I mean, the way they sit is, like, really weird, but she can kind of sort of sit in the chair. And you can hide this with the desk. You just put that in front and boom. Now it looks normal-ish, although she can't sit all the way up to the desk because her legs are too long. So this kind of hides it, but yeah, it's the Equestria girls cannot really sit normally, so there's that. And by the way, for the ones with the skirts, if you want to add more of the figures to the desks or whatever, they can sit in those, but it's, again, kind of, you're faking it a lot, and they can kind of sit, sort of, but not really. It's kind of, they're sitting at a weird angle. So just be aware of that. Here's the thing, because of how much they're you have to position her legs on the stand. She doesn't like to always stand up straight because of that. That's a big unfortunate thing because of how large they are. But yeah, you got the desks. Boom. They got little things carved into them. See that? They can also open. So if you want to put a couple of the things in there, not everything fits. Like, for example, the tambourine is too large. The rocks, you can fit in there, but then you can't close the desks all the way. But yeah, both desks are identical. Gray and a yellowish. But yeah, they can open and close, so that's thing if you want that. There's 3 books. Cast in different colors. I guess covering the different subjects. So you got like math, geology, and music. They all open. They all have the exact same, just random junk inside. There's nothing really, it's just scribbles and pictures. They're all exactly the same on the inside, just different colors. So, yeah, there's the different books. Those are nice. And the final accessory, the biggest one you've probably been seeing back there, is this chalkboard. It's got a bunch of math on it. It's purple. It stands pretty well. This is a little crooked down here. You can probably see that's slightly bent because of softer plastic. But it can also spin around, and now you got music. And yes, when I say spin, it spins pretty freely. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, she comes with, like I said, it says advertised over 20 accessories. So, yeah, she's got a lot of accessories. Oh, yeah, I think it was $20 for this set. So it's actually a pretty nice one overall. It's just, yeah, you get a lot of stuff, but it's kind of one of those things of where do I put it? So yeah, I mean, $20, you get a lot of stuff. It has a play pattern with all the rest of the figures in the line. You take some of them could sit down easier than others. That's the thing, that the general design flaw of the skirts getting in the way of posability is going to be the big factor here. So yeah, she can interact with the other, she has accessories for a lot of the other characters, and I forgot one thing real quick. She can, in fact, hold the coffee mug as well, although it's a very tight fit, but she can hold it. Woo! Because, everyone needs their morning coffee. Yeah, it's good. It's a nice thing that they actually bothered to make they tweaked the mold for her because she's supposed to be taller than everyone else. So it's nice that they did tweak the mold and just make her exactly the same size as everyone else. It's nice that she comes with a lot of accessories. Although in my case, it's one of those, where do I put these now? Because it's a lot of stuff. It's just kind of, I want the figure. I don't necessarily want all the stuff with it. It's nice, but if you can get a display going with like a whole bunch, several figures, great. That's that, really. Yeah, it's just kind of nice to have it. It's nice to have a Celestia. I'm hoping maybe they'll do a Luna pretty soon. I mean, they know Luna's very popular, so it would make sense to do a Luna Equestria Girl Mini. I think that would sell pretty quickly. I think it'd be Sunset Shimmer all over again, just people snapping it up real fast. But that's that. It's a pretty nice figure. Mine has actually good paint work and everything on it. It's actually good paint work. The joints are actually pretty solid on mine, so that's nice. Yeah, they're solid-ish. Yeah, the hips are, again, like almost every single one of them is pretty loose, but she can stand on her own without the stand if you want to, which is good because her legs are designed in such a way that they're like right up against each other on the stand. But yeah, it's good. I rambled about this a bit, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll turn in next time, and please, if you did like it, like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I shall see you next time, whenever that is.